Nanny Affair, Chapter 2, The Shareholders. The following week, you serve the twins their favorite breakfasts on their last day of summer vacation. Mikey, you got peanut butter and chocolate waffles. Mason, strawberry crepes. Happy Sunday.
Pass the syrup. I'm going in.
I think there's enough sugar without the toppings, but nice try.
Thanks for breakfast, Anna.
You're welcome. I just want you two to enjoy the start of an awesome school year. Third grade will be the best one yet.
I hope we get Miss McAllister. I heard she does cool science experiments just like you.
Are you trying to make me jealous? Sterling Academy sounds awesome.
I'm always jealous to hear about the boys' school days.
Carter comes around the corner holding a thick envelope. Morning, Carter. Waffles?
No, thank you, Miss Shula. I'm just dropping this off. My apologies. And it got lost in the shuffle, Miss Dalton.
Not a problem. I know we get a lot of mail while we were gone. Carter gives the twins a smile before heading back to the elevator. Sam opens the elevator, imposed with the Sterling Academy crest, glancing over the papers with a few rapid blinks of surprise. It looks like the boys are in different classes this year. Mason is with Miss McAllister, and Mickey are with Mr. Hodges.
Awesome. Mr. Hodges is cool. Yeah, awesome.
On the bright side, it'll be easier to focus. Now that you two won't have to be planning pranks every time the teacher turns her backs, we'll probably get fewer calls from the principal.
Don't be so sure about that.
And you're in Miss Callister's class, just like you wanted, Mason. Mason nods and takes another bite of his crepe, barely chewing. You grimace and glance over at Sam, who gives you a knowing look before gesturing to the other room. Poor kid. They've had to deal with a lot of adjustments recently. It looks like Mason has finally reached his limit. We should probably do something extra special for them on their last day of summer. Make sure they know that not everything is changing. There's this little amusement park outside the city I've been meaning to check out with the boys. It's got miniature golf, go-karts, very unhealthy food, and it's far enough away that we can be ourselves. It would definitely take their minds off of school for the day and let them have some fun in the process. Sunday fun day with the twins! That's a great idea. Boys, after you finish your breakfast, we're celebrating your last day of summer at Golf and Game Park.
No way, Mason! Pass the whipped cream!
You intercept the can with a smile. Nice try. You'll get enough sugar at the game and park. An hour later, you lead the others through the bright gates of Golf and Game Amusement Park. There's so much to do. How do we, pick a place to start?
Go-karts, go-karts, go-karts!
Aren't those too fast for us? What if we crash?
That'd be even more awesome. Epic wipeout!
I think I'm in more of a mini golf mood. We can do both, don't worry. Maybe we should split up for a little bit. We can trade in 30 minutes, then regroup for lunch. Sounds perfect. Who do you go with? Mickey? Mason? Go for some miniature golf. Take Mason to the miniature golf course, get your clubs and scorecards, and get started with a leisurely match. Mason swings his club, and the ball ricochets off a boulder or obstacle and bounces back towards him. Oops. At least you're missing with style. Maybe next putt. You chuckle and take your turn. As you play the first several holes, you can tell he's distracted.
I missed again.
You help him make the hole, but when he reaches to pick up the ball, you grab it before he can. Alright, are you sure you don't want to talk about what's going on in your mind? Like, cause I'm pretty sure that's something to do with school.
No, I was just thinking, how cool it would be if we just played mini-golf all year.
And then go to school at all?
Oh, is that what would happen? Well, since you suggested it, I guess I'd be okay with that, too.
You know, I bet Miss McAllister has a lot of games planned for you this year. From what I've heard you've told me, she sounds like the kind of teacher that makes learning fun. You step behind Mason and help him line up his next putt.
Can't I learn just stuff from mini golf?
I mean, sure, you can learn geometry and other things, but life is not mini putt-putt. Sure, you can, like angle and trajectory. Sometimes it's impossible to get to the hole by going straight, but if we bounce the ball off the wall...
It'll go around the obstacle?
Exactly. Mason smiles, but it doesn't quite reach his eyes, even after you help him sink the ball onto the hole.
No, that was fun, and I didn't need Mickey.
See, you'll be fine in Miss McAllister's class.
But I still have you here. I'm not all alone.
No, you're not. Why don't you try the next hole by yourself? He lines up a shot on his own, but his ball plops right into the fake sand trap.
See, I can't do it. I can't do anything without help.
That's not true. It's moments like these when you help yourself and realize how strong you really are.
If you say so.
Mason Warren Dalton, you get that in that sand trap and try. Even if you don't get it, you'll know that you did your best. You kneel down and put your hands on his shoulders, looking him square in the eye. You can do this. I believe in you. Mason nods, aims the ball towards the hole, but it only goes a few inches before it rolls back to its original position in the trap. His shoulders sag. Do you know what resilient means?
No.
Resilient means that when you fall down, you get back up. Metaphorically and literally. Or we call it figuratively and literally. Everybody falls down, but when you get back up by yourself, you know you can do anything. Whether Mickey, Mom, or I are there or not.
You're right. I just have to try again.
Mason takes a deep breath, squaring his shoulders, and swings his club as hard as he can. This time, the ball plops out of the sound trap and rolls a few inches away from the hole.
I did it!
Yeah, you did. Like I said, games don't teach us about math and physics, after all. They teach us, competence. Even though it's going to be tough, that part's, part of the fun. And it makes success even sweeter. You're smart, strong, and resilient, Mason. I know you can do it.
Me too.
After the game, Sam finds you and Mason. Mickey's at her side, chattering away about the arcade. Ready to switch.
Of course she is, because we're gonna go race go-karts right now.
Mickey grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards the track. Oof. You throw a grin over your shoulder at Sam and Mason, who smile brightly back. You arrive at the track and get buckled into your cart. You ready to do this, Mickey?
You mean, am I ready to win? Heck yeah!
That's some big talk, kid. You both turn your attention ahead as the race begins. Mickey zooms down the track. Look at him go. I should enjoy the ride. You push the gas steadily, taking a smooth drive around the track.
Out of the way!
You wave at Mickey as he laps you. Watch the turns. By the time the race is over, Mickey is out of breath and has a bad case of helmet hair. What happened to you? A tornado?
A tornado named Mickey! M-I-C-K-E-Y!
He sounds fast and messy. You loop an arm around Mickey's shoulder and give it a squeeze. Hey, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Is it about me having fun?
Actually, it's about Mason having fun. As the older brother, you can lead by example. Mickey nods, serious.
How can I do that?
Just invite Mason to sit with you at lunch or play with you at recess. Once you show the other kids how much fun Mason is, he'll make friends as easily as you.
I can do that?
You pat him on the back with a smile. I know you can. After mini golf and go-karts, you meet up with the others by the ice cream stand for lunch. The twins hold a bench while you and Sam get in line. Those boys aren't taking it easy on us, but I think a banana split will give me the energy boost I need. I'll give you a massage tonight after they're in bed. I'd say that makes it all worth it, but the smiles on their faces already have. Two of you look back at the boys.
I got a hole-in-one. That's pretty cool, but still not as cool as go-karts. I'll be ready for my license in no time.
Sam wraps her arms around you, pulling your attention back to her. Thank you. Trust me, it was my pleasure. She leans in, presses a soft kiss to your lips. The rest of the world goes hazy as you let yourself indulge in that moment. Eventually, you bring the ice cream back to the boys. What do you think about laser tag after this?
Laser tag? Amazing. Eat faster. Brain freeze.
You and Sam share another smile over their heads before you dig into your banana split. But Monday morning, you and Sam drop the twins off at the Sterling Academy for their first day. The entrance is packed with parents and students. Come back right here after school, Carter. Jordan and I will be here to meet you.
I will be the one in the snazzy chauffeur cab.
Are you boys ready to go?
Born ready. Bye.
Mickey sprints up the stairs, disappearing inside. You stoop down to give Mason a hug and a final pep talk, but he lets you go after a quick squeeze.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Anna. See you after school.
And with that, Mason disappears into the building too. You and Sam shrug at each other and smile. I don't know what you said to him at golfing game, but whatever it was, it worked. A nanny never reveals her secrets. Sam reaches for your hand and your eyes widen. There are still other parents around. She pauses and simply gestures for you to walk ahead of her instead. Sorry, forgot we were where we were for a moment there. Soon, once the heat dies down, you might as well scream you got mail in my ear. Sam nods and the two of you head toward your next challenge of the day, the shareholder meeting. Carter drives you to Sam's office. Listen, yes, I still use AOL, leave me alone. Did it get bigger while we were in Italy? Seems that way sometimes. As you walk through the front entrance, you hesitate, pulling gently on Sam's arm to make her pause. Are you sure about this? As far as everyone here is concerned, I'm just the nanny who broke up your engagement. Sam puts an arm around your waist to guide you firmly but gently towards the elevator. I don't know where my dad insisted on you, or why, coming today, but I do know we're in this together, and that won't change no matter what happens in this meeting. Despite your turbulent thoughts, you take strength from Sam's conviction that you belong with her, wherever she goes. You stride into the conference room with your head held high, determined not to let the stairs get to you. Wait, there's barely anyone here. Where are the shareholders? Sam's dad and Sofia's father, Apollo, sit at the head of the table, and Robin is set up in the middle on the other side. The rest of the seats are noticeably empty.
Finally, let's get this over with.
What's she doing here? I asked Anna to come, and before you protest, your opinion on the matter is unnecessary. Why is Robin so mad at me? She's just as guilty of breaking up Sam and Sofia, and it's not like I asked to be here. You glance at Sam and noticing a pained expression across her face for just a moment. Robin, it's been a while. I assume you're well, considering you're always top priority. Damn straight! How are you and the nanny doing? Has the existential dread that you've just made the biggest mistake of your life ruined everything yet? You ever just want to shank her? Robin, you're the one who made the mistake, the existential dread you mentioned. That's why you're so afraid of being passed over for Sam's professional and personally. Again. You know nothing. Sam slips a hand onto your knee under the table, giving you a grateful squeeze. Now then, I think we're ready to get started. Where are the other shareholders? About that, this isn't actually a shareholder meeting. Are you kidding me? Robin is already on her feet, making her way towards the door, but Sam's dad blocks her path. This is exactly why we had to stoop to a ruse to get you two in the same room. We have important business to discuss, now that the family merger fell through and Sofia's run off to St. Bart's. Sophia went on a honeymoon alone? I must feel bad for her. Hope she's found someone else to share that suite with. She certainly needs some stress relief.
Sophia's completely spiraled into self-pity and indulgence, just like her mother. I knew I was right not to let her be in charge.
And after what happened in Italy, Paulo and I decided that the only fair thing to do with the Dalton Russo Incorporated is to hold a competition for CEO. Seriously, after everything I've done for this company, everything I've sacrificed.
Well, we're just not sure we can trust your decision-making anymore.
Poor Sam. I should comfort her with a hand squeeze. Reach under the table and give her hand a comforting squeeze. She squeezes back. I'm not the only one who made untrustworthy decisions leading up to the wedding, Paulo.
We're aware. Obviously, Robin isn't suddenly up for the job simply by default.
But I took the leadership seminar! Only one seminar. Why didn't you say so?
Which is why you'll both have your chance to prove yourselves. You'll each have a takeover division that's currently in the red and bring it back to the black. The most profitable division at the end of the quarter wins.
He hands Robin and Sam folders with charts and figures for all the divisions inside. And the new CEO will be announced at the company holiday party this December. It's only 3 months away. Dibs on manufacturing! Meeting adjourned!
Yes, though we had hoped you would at least tour the divisions before making your...
Robin strolls out of the room with a breezy stab, leaving the rest of you stunned. When do you need my decision?
Tomorrow morning is fine.
Sam nods and the two of you leave. As soon as you step in her office, Sam begins pacing as she flips through the folders. Fitness, animal rehabilitation, bioinformatics. There must be 24 divisions here to choose from. Wow, you guys are running a failing business if all of 24 things are in the red. You should trust your instincts. One of your biggest advantages over Robin is your experience, and the business sense that comes from it. Still, in order to do that, I think I've got to see the divisions in action. I don't want to feel like I've made this decision blindfolded. Why don't you spend the rest of the day touring all of your options? Only if you'll come with me. I can't decide without your help. Sam stops pacing and wraps her arms around your waist. She leans in to kiss your neck and then whispers in your ear, "Please, Anna, just imagine what else we could get up to while around hereafter." Tour the divisions with Sam. You turn in her arms and smile up at her. Lead the way. You enter the first division on the list and look around. Miss Dalton, welcome back. And Anna, what brings you here? Don't tell me you've been assigned to the fitness division. I'm just visiting. Isn't this where you work, isn't it? God, no. I'm just here to glance over the budgets and see what can be trimmed. Like the weight loss belt prototype. It's testing poorly with our focus groups, so I doubt it'll make the cut. Prototype. How do you even wear it? Is that the belt or an eye? If we already have a prototype in focus groups, we must have already sunk quite a bit of money into the idea. True, but if we keep going down this path, we'll never dig out of a hole. Have you tried making it look sleek and chic? You know, since everybody eats that up. We were going for function over fashion. Why not both? Slim down the notes, make the material a crisp charcoal gray microfiber. Maybe add a simple chevron pattern. A few minor tweaks, and I think the focus group will warm up to them. Interesting. I'll pass that along to the design team. We've got another division to check out, but keep me updated on any changes down here. You got it, boss. Follow Sam out into the hall. You glance over at her, taking in her disinterested look. So, that's a note of fitness, then? Well, it's an important division, and it would mean a lot to the company to flip back to profitable this year. I can't really imagine spending my days tinkering with high-tech ankle weights and instant adrenaline patches. And let's keep looking. What's next? Sam leads you to a lab where all sorts of animals are in various stages of rehabilitation with Dalton products. Oh boy, this is what they did with you with after Open Heart, huh? Oh.
Hey there, Miss Dalton. Anna, long time no see.
Hey, Grant. You're not doing animal testing in here, are you?
Absolutely not. These are all products for animals. If we happen to learn something that one day might apply to humans, great. But that's not the main goal. Right now, the division's been focusing on prosthetics.
Then, what brings you to the animal lab? Working on a new patent?
Actually, I'm here to try and save an old patient that might be cut from production. It's a wheeled support for small animals who have lost leg function.
What's the problem with it?
Well, the testing went well enough. It's an intuitive with terrain, but we did a soft launch with 50,000 units, and they're just not flying off the shelves.
Sounds like you need to, targeted marketing. If we move the units into exclusive animal rehab brands, the sales should respond quickly, especially with online advertising. She's got a point. Grant scratches down some figures down onto a notepad and nods vigorously.
I don't know how I didn't see it sooner, but I blame the marketing department. They're always trying to put every product in front of every person, but some products just don't need that kind of exposure production. Like this isn't something every pet owner needs. Thanks, you two. I'll try this out.
Good luck with the relaunch. Back out in the hallway, you turn to Sam. So, is animal biotech a good fit? The answer is no. Honestly, it seemed like it was a better fit for you. You were able to help Grant so quickly. But I just don't feel that spark. I used to before I started taking over some of my dad's CEO duties. The rush I get from tinkering with parts and running code, pressing a button, seeing everything light up and work perfectly, get completely fried and fall apart. The faraway look in Sam's eyes reminds you of one of the divisions you saw on the list earlier. That's it. I know exactly what division you should take over. Literally the third one on the list. You cover Sam's eyes and carefully direct her to the robotics lab. It looks exactly like it did the last time you were here together. You remove your hands with a flourish. Ta-da! Welcome to your new division. The robotics lab. It's perfect, right? This is where it all started for you. And us. It started for us long before we came here. She smirks at you and then starts walking deeper into the lab, trailing her fingers along the tables filled with tiny machine parts and computer screens scrolling code. I remember when you showed me around before, it was written all over your face how much you love this stuff. Plus, you deserve to be happy. No matter what happens with the competition with Robin, you'd be happy working in the robotics lab over the next few months. And that's what's most important. Sam looks around the lab, considering, then she turns back to you and pulls you into her embrace. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without your help. Keep things PG at the office? She nuzzles her nose near your neck, peppering your skin with soft, teasing kisses. True. You did do tend to bring out the daredevil in me. Daredevil or exhibitionist? Her eyes darken as a soft, knowing smile curves her lips. Why not both? Although I do suppose we're missing an audience if we're going to be for the whole exhibitionist thing. Robin could always interrupt us again. Don't jinx us. Her fingertips gaze softly along your cheek and jaw. She tilts your face up to hers, her lips whispering like a tantalizing secret against yours. Sam, let's make a sizzling new memory together. Her eyes flash. Are you sure? About always being adventurous with you? Always. Sam scoops you in her arms and settles you onto the nearest tabletop. Oh. She smirks at you, smoothing her palms up your thighs. You're right, you know. There's a lot of stuff in this lab that needs to get done. I think I'll start here.
Sam leans in and blazes a fiery path along your exposed neck with her open-mouthed kisses. You let your head fall back, giving her better access as you wrap your legs around her waist and hold her against you.
That feels... good. Great.
Finally, she captures your lips in her fierce kiss. You gasp, trying to catch your breath, and her tongue sweeps inside.
Let's say we finish what we started last time we were here. Yes.
As you get lost in her kisses, Sam pulls your top up and over your head. You reach for her hand and guide it over your breast. Her thumb gently circles your pebbled nipple. Oh. You blindly undo the buttons of her shirt, needing to feel her skin against yours. You run your fingers over the smooth planes of her stomach, drifting to the waistband of her pants.
What do you want, Anna?
You. Sam's hand snakes between your thighs, teasing you just enough to bring a heady flush to your cheeks.
How do you want me? Let me ride your hand.
She slips her hand down into your panties, easily finding your center and circling it at an escalating intensity.
I love feeling how hot and wet you are.
You groan softly as she works you over, leaving you breathless and dizzy.
Sam, I've got you, Anna. Let go.
Your eyes close and your back arches as you reel closer and closer to the brink. You shudder as pleasure overtakes you, clutching to Sam like a lifeline.
God, you're beautiful when you come all over my fingers. Sam.
You slap her shoulder playfully when suddenly the familiar sound of the door lock beeping echoes from down the hall.
Not again.
Scramble off the table, adjusting your clothes and hair as an intern steps into the lab.
Oh, sorry to interrupt. I didn't expect anyone to be in here during lunch. Not a problem. I'm Sam Dalton. Nice to meet you. I'll be taking over the Robotics division for the next few months. You'll be... Wow, what an honor. Would you like me to show you what we've been working on? Well...
Sam turns to you and you smile.
Go on. I have to pick up the boys soon anyway.
You turn to go, but Sam gently grabs your arm to stop you.
Thank you for everything.
You grin, leaving as the intern starts to show Sam the division's newest projects. That afternoon, you meet Jordan at Sterling Academy to pick up the twins. By the time you get there, the entranceway is already packed with waiting parents and nannies.
Hey, Jordan. How's your first day going? It was pretty easy since you and Miss Dalton dropped the boys off this morning, so I spent most of the afternoon setting up an exploding foam experiment for Mason and Mickey.
Get distracted by the loud voices of some nearby parents.
I don't know how you missed the story over the summer. The wedding blew up and Sam completely disappeared, supposedly with her nanny. Well, she took her kids, right? Of course she brought the nanny along to watch them.
Yeah, I heard the driver went too.
Oh, you two have no sense of drama. Or maybe they just don't feel comfortable spreading unconfirmed rumors.
Woman smirks at you and you have no doubt she knows exactly who you are.
Oh, are you looking to confirm these rumors then? If she knew I was Sam's girlfriend now, she wouldn't dare to look so smug. But I can't just blurt out that we're together. Not at the boys' school. Actually, the opposite, you're way off base. It's like your friend said, I was just a nanny who was asked to look after the kids. Anything else you think happened is all your imagination.
Woman turns away from you, all but ignoring what you said.
Oh, I thought we paid Sterling to make sure there isn't trash on the grounds. Ma'am, you're being incredibly rude right now. Anna is only here because she's training me to be the new nanny for the Dalton family. I won't have you speaking ill of her. I am sure Miss Dalton won't have it either. I don't think it's necessary to get her involved. Give up, Lana. You tried to be the queen bee and failed. It happens, right, Will?
Careful, Marisol. We got incoming.
Front doors burst open as the bell rings and children flood through the gates.
Anna, Jordan!
Hey, boys, how was your first day?
Surprisingly good. Yeah, 'cause Mason's got a girlfriend. Shut up, I do not. Mason's got a girlfriend. Mason's got a girlfriend.
Let's get you two home, and you can tell us all about it. Nathan's got a girlfriend. That night, you lounge with Sam at the penthouse, recounting everything from Jordan's foam experiment to Mason's new crush. So, even though I'm technically unemployed, it was a very full afternoon. That's what happens when you continue to do your job after you were fired. Sam reaches for you, her hand drifting up and down your back. And how about your day? How was the rest of yours? Good. I told Dad I want the Robotics division, and he seemed happy with my choice. But more importantly, I can't wait to get started. That's amazing. Sam clears her throat. I've also been thinking more about our future. Jordan told me about what happened with the mom at Sterling. She was nothing I couldn't handle. That doesn't mean things won't get out of control next time. What, is there going to be a fight with Karen? Bring it on. I want you to be prepared. I want us both to be prepared. And what does that mean? It means we're going to hire publicists to help us take our relationship public the right way. Wait, there's a right way? So confused. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down the description below, links to social media, Discord, and if you like to support me and my content. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. So, yeah, choices, content, where has it all been? It's pretty much non-existent, wouldn't you say? I mean, so far there's pretty much one normal book a week right now. And it's just one normal chapter. Versus the VIP stuff, there's 2 of them a week right now. And let's be honest, if you're paying for VIP for this app, I feel really bad for you. So with that being said, there's going to be a lot more new content coming to this channel. Not just that, but there's also going to be a lot of content coming via Twitch as well. So, if you haven't made the move, there's a link down below to Twitch. Come check it out. I promise you, you won't regret it. There's also a few links to like join our social media pages, but not just that. I want you to come join the Discord. It's a great way to get to know me as well as many other people that are a part of this community, that love this community, and it isn't just all about choices. Keep that in mind. It's about a lot of other things, and just being, a community. You can make friends, you can get to know me, you can get to know a lot of our interests, and just share your own, and so much more than just, choices. So, keep that in mind. And without further ado, thanks for watching, catch you all later, peace out.